Hello, we've got a deer. We're not sure how the deer died, but the deer did die because the dogs chased it, but we won't tell anybody about it. So we've got a deer and we're going to take the skin off and butcher it generally, but what I wanted to look at today was this beautiful fascia that we can see. It's very fresh, and this is a very similar sort of structure that we see in human tissue. So this would be effectively our superficial fascia that we have on the inside of the skin, and you can see that we can get a sliding surface going on. So this is the skin on the outside, and the inside here, this would be our superficial fascia. And then we've got this filmy fascia here, and this filmy fascia is quite integrated. It's quite integral. It's very, very innervated because it has lots of blood supply. It has nerve ending going through it as well, and you can see that actually as I'm passing my knife through it, it holds fairly firmly. So I'm having to separate this. I can do it with a blunt dissection. I can pull it with my fingers, and if I pulled on it, like I attached it to something and yanked on it like a rabbit skin, I'd pull it away completely. But what you can see, the differentiation here is that it's very much leaner than it would be in a human. This area here, not so much on the legs, but this area here on a human would be fattier. This fat would be separated, separating the skin and the deep fascia. And then what we also have is we have another layer which is underneath this layer. So again, you can see again how much it's sliding around. And if I peel this away, this will be the fascia that we'll see, the deep fascia that we'd see that invests through the inside of across the muscle, across the layers of it. And then we've also got the tendons on the muscle attaching themselves and around the bone and everything else. So I think it's just a really good example of, we can see sliding surfaces. Let me just put this down here, and we can see these sliding surfaces and how well they interact and they slide around, and how much there is an integrity between the skin, this layer here, this fur on the outside, the superficial fascia, which is the next layer down, and integrating structure into the muscle and the underlying other structures. Very, very strong. This is really strong. Yeah, it's going to give you the spring. Imagine this deer's leg bouncing around. There's not a huge amount of muscle in there, but there's lots and lots of tensional networking going on. And this is what's going to give you this power. As much as the muscle is going to give you the power, this is going to also allow this incredible amount of spring to take place. So there we go. It's a nice little thing to see on a cold winter's morning. Enjoy. I'll let you know how it tastes as well, because we are going to eat it at some stage. Say bye, Neil.
Bye, Neil.